Hi ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. If you have found this video, then you are about to embark on the quest to get silver ore. Bit of a pain in the ass, but is what it is. It is, of course, found in Dragonspine, the brand new region. We're going to be going over, of course, all of the places where you can find it, but if you are unfamiliar with how we do our little suffer together farms, essentially I only show you guys the ones that actually would matter, so we might miss like 2 or 3, but that's because they're upside of a mountain that you have to climb and waste like 10 minutes on getting, and you're better off just giving it a couple days and getting back to it. With that being said, unlike the blue ore, Starsilver actually takes 2 days. So yes, wait 2 days and you'll be able to do this again. Not as good as the daily reset, but still kind of good. Know also why you want silver ore, why it's probably a good idea to start working this into your kind of regiment of just grinding ore whenever you have to. One, it's something to do if you're bored and you gotta listen to the rest of your podcast or finish the song you're listening to. Anyways, we all have weird things when we play Genshin, but right now in the game currently, there's not that many weapons that actually require Starsilver. A lot of the new weapons from Dragonspine absolutely do. Ones to mention are the brand new like bone pike that they released. Another one is, of course, the claymore. That's gonna, if you want to actually build that blueprint, it's going to cost Starsilver. So if you want to upgrade this thing to rank 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, you're gonna want to get Starsilver. I'm almost certain that in the future they are going to make other weapons require Starsilver in order for you to upgrade. Maybe it's only 10 or 20, but still, this is going to be something if you're introduced to weapons down the line, you don't want to have to be like, okay, well now I can start farming, when maybe the weapon could be a huge damage buff for you and you could actually pop off in a big way. Again, who's to say they're not going to release other things down the line that actually can buff you up in some way, and of course it requires Starsilver to make. Also, maybe some characters down the line also require Starsilver as their upgrade tree, because it's kind of a weird resource. It's not like you can't like use Starsilver to make weapon crystal upgrades, you know? So, probably going to be a resource meant for characters' ascension. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's jump into the suffering together. If you don't want to do that, and you just want to have just a helping hand, didn't do that, went directly down. The game's like, no you didn't. But yes, if you do not want to suffer with your boy, then absolutely just go here, mark this on your map. It's right beside the entrance to Dragonspine, more or less. Right here, boom. If you want to place a pick right there, that's going to be there. There's one also here and here. Boom, boom. Place things there. Great. Second thing, we're going to go in a circle. Boom, one right here, right beside this teleporter. Boom. Cool. And then there's this one right here, pretty good, right beside the teleporter. And down below we got one here, pretty solid. And then there's one, okay, there's one here and here, but I haven't put one there yet, so that's on my, that's on me. Also, again, there's some bullshit up here. You don't want to get those though. Well, you can if you want, if you're really desperate, but just, yeah. Anyways, mark those two, perfect. Up here, there's one right here in this crack, but this is like a caved in mountain, so you actually have to go under it, so it's not on top but below, on the ground. And then of course, there is this one, boom. Mark that, and last but not least, this one right here. So now if you have all those marked, then just turn off the video. Thank you so much for your time. Don't deserve you, but appreciate you for your time. And if you're just like, you know what, dude, this is gonna suck, I need this for a weapon, and you're like, no, let's just sit back and suffer together, then hey, let it begin. Alright. Now, there are plenty of places to start. I would highly advise just using all the teleports you possibly can, as well as taking into consideration the gliding. Gliding is always faster than running, especially from its, well, if it's from a higher vantage point, then yes. Also, try to bring a fire character, just so you don't freeze.
Off we go.
Also, it's a good place to get those crystals. For your condensed resin as to be a little bit more efficient in this game, but look at this right here. Also, some other things I didn't mention. Shit, probably should have mentioned this at the top. But if you happen to have characters such as a Razor's passive effect actually gives you more sprint speed. Actually, no, it gives you less consumption of your sprint, which is fantastic. So you have a Razor, slap him on, and on top of this, if you just want to be even more effective, you should also equip 2 animal users, because there's a passive buff when you have 2 animal users equipped. Dogs are barking, sorry. That gives you more stamina consumption and more stamina and all that stuff. So if you want to have 2 animal people going, the way that you kind of farm, you're really teleporting around, so it's not that efficient. It is more efficient when you're doing rock farms, but just thought I'd throw that out there. Yes. Anyways, boom. Also, if you happen to have, my dogs are going apeshit. If you happen to have a Zhongli who can just quickly shatter everything, just do that. Also, another great person that does this is Albedo. Dropping that leaf will actually just get you a shit ton, so boom. Anyways, next. Now, we're going to go down by jumping over here. Oh, no, flying down. Perfect. We're going to fly down to that other pick. Do it. So right about here, you can go ahead and take off your parachute. And perfectly timed to smash without dying. Pop. Boom. It's right here, all of this. So you can also mark this and they'll break, pretty cool. But again, nothing beats the ultimate rock miner, Zhongli, who just has a huge AoE. But then there's all done, boom, done. Amazing, pick up some flowers, pop, done. Hey, also there's this thing over here, maybe it has some good in it, let's see. Boom, nothing, disgusting. Anyways, now you were going to go just base jump off of this cliff and then just fly directly down to this thing. Actually, before you do that, let's heat up, heat up a little bit. We're gonna use Zhongli because he has the biggest wings ever. Also, then be those leeway wings at max thing. Anyways, you know what I'm saying. Now again, there are some that are like super useful. Also, if you want to be really effective, there is also a farm for food, which I want to make a video on because it's super huge, especially if you happen to not have a lot of healers and that's the way you're healing primarily. Getting meat is just super kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, so I would love to make a video showcasing that stuff. Also, utilize your wings to do death from bugs. Also, the ore is really brittle, so you can bust it up real fast. But anyways, that's done. Now, in order to get this one, it's best that you just base jump. And again, it's underneath a crack, so you can just get it like that. Easy peasy, done, signed, sealed, delivered, all that. By the way, yes, this is it. This is me just fucking chewing through this with you. Now, there's some sort of storm over here, so just be careful. I don't know how to shut it off. I think it's permanent, to be honest. But you see how there's like a hole in this cave right here? So you're just gonna plop down underneath it. And yes. Now there are some abyss mages there too, so if you happen to have a decent build, you can go ahead and smack them down and get some good materials from them. Of course, they are fire based, so you're gonna have to not have a fire based main damage dealer, but still. Also, that shit will fall on you, because that's the game. It's a sick fuck. Bop. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do one of these. We're gonna do a Bennett smash, even though that was useless because he's fire based. Don't look at me. And pop off. God, they teleport so much, this bastard. As soon as their shield pops, they just get eviscerated, but it's just their stupid nonsense shield. Look at them, dead immediately, as soon as the shield popped. Absolutely disgusting. Anyways, there are shards right here. Oh, they didn't respawn in time? Are you shitting me? Oh. No, it's right here, sorry, I'm blind. It's right here, yeah. So this is where the place is, it's right there. You don't have to fight them if you don't want to. I don't think they'll aggro from that far away. Also, oh, the materials. I left it over there. By the way, this is significantly faster than doing other rock farms, so if you just need this, then yeah, you're gonna be good to go. Every time I go to map, the game's like, did you want to make some, you wanted to make some wishes, didn't you? And I'm like, no, I didn't. Get away from me, please. Also, enemies spawn here constantly as well, so if you want to quickly kill them, then you absolutely can. Why don't I have my abilities? There it is. Boom. Drop the ultimate hammer. No, actually, fuck it, it's gonna be overkill. I feel like it's a waste. Boom. Man, we just upgraded this, that Dragon Spine's weapon, the like void weapon to its max point, and it's just really dunking on things. Anywho, so yeah, we're gonna hit this one over here first. Ooh, I should have heated up before. It's fine, we'll have enough HP. Anyway, you're gonna go ahead and overshoot the mountain, and yes, and then there's stuff basically on the back end of the mountain pretty quick. Also, pointless stopping of the video. Hey, mug is sitting. It's a kettlebell. If you're new here, I love kettlebell stuff. Okay, I guess this one's pretty chill to get. It's literally right here. You can get it when you're actually flying by. You could mark it if you want. It's just a quick 2. Actually, with that being said, though, 2 can actually turn into 4 because ore has a chance of spawning in a pretty big way. You can get 1 to 3 out of a single ore, which is pretty amazing. I've only ever got 2s. Yeah, actually, this is pretty fast just to get, especially if you're flying down. Switch to Zhongli because his HP is just massive and basically can tank the world. At least with my build, I've almost... Well, I should have more, actually. Oh, right, because I switched him to physical damage, right? Sorry. Anyways, this. We're going to heat up. Now it should, also I don't know what those are, I'm sure someone has already figured it out though, but there's some there and some at the very tail end of this. Also, if you want to take down a really, I don't know why you'd take him down, he's just kind of excessive. I don't think you get anything impressive for killing him actually, so it's kind of a weird fight to be honest. This one is kind of a pain because they're kind of all spread out though, so this one's maybe debatable whether you should just skip it because it's not that many, but again, yeah, because they're kind of all over the mountain. It's kind of annoying. I'd probably skip it, honestly. I forgot how that one was. I marked it because I was just, you know when you're like in the heat of making like a new DLC and you're like, I'm gonna get everything. I'm a psychopath. Also, I want to do this. I want to do this. Do this. Oh, I just fucking wasted my ult. I hate it. Oh, it's like the first time I've ever played goddamn our boy. This should help. We could have absolutely eviscerated you, but we can just do this instead. Boom! You're about to step on me, you rat bastard. One more hit. Bop. Wow, we could have just kept pinging between Albedo and Zhongli. That's how broken they can be. It is a little RNG based because yeah. But anyways, you're gonna want to swim across and switch to Zhongli. So even if you do take monstrous amounts of damage, you can tank through it, even if you're freezing. But anyways, you can jump up here. It's all on this rock. Do your smash. If you don't have Zhongli, then just use your melee hitter to smack some shit up. Boom, done, easy, fast as shit. Yeah, see, this is a great spot. This has so many locations where you can actually profit, so that's awesome. Don't miss the ore. Now go back to the place, and again, every time, it's like, hey, you want to make some wishes? I'm like, still no. The answer is not stop. This one's pretty far away. I don't know. I don't really remember these. I just mark them whenever I find them, and then I like go on like Wikipedia and see if I'm off, if I missed any. The music got really intense out of nowhere. I'm not sure what its deal is. It's like I'm going to war, and I'm like, I'm just farming rocks. I don't know why we got here at this point. This may not be worth it because it looks kind of like it's nothing's here. I mean, it's 3. Yeah, honestly, it wasn't that bad to actually run it over here and get it. But we only have a couple more places left. The last couple are actually pretty worth it. But mainly, honestly, the one by the rock, if you just want to be super efficient, the ones that have yielded a decent amount have been this one, this one, and this one. And maybe this one just because it's right by the teleporter, it's super easy to get. These two, it's yet to be, I don't remember. I think this one can also be good, but it's pretty far away, so it's kind of an annoying bastard to get. Also, I believe down here, there's a bunch, but you also have to fight some Fatui, if my memory is not shit, which it might be. I guess you can fight them, you can just dip if you don't want to. Yeah, this place is worth it, actually. Yeah, it's really right by a teleporter. You should absolutely do this every 2 days. I won't just, again, I'd rather people just do, I think this game is better if you're just consistent. I don't think you have to pop off in a big way. I think you just need to put in the time, and you'll be good for it, you know? Now we have increased damage because of Albedo, and you're just gonna get shredded. Yep, wow. All right. Well, easy peasy. Next one, he did this one. I was debating where we should spawn. I can't wait to make the video talking about food though, man, because as a person who never had a healer and then pulled on Albedo banner, if you didn't see it, I got Chi-Chi and Albedo in the same pull. Stupid luck, I realize. Oh, but yeah, the reason I'm so excited to make the food video is because it was a pain in the ass for me to actually get. But yes, this plays pretty worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not bad. Actually, not 5, 3, because this is 1. But anyways, yeah, I basically had to go. I had to go without a healer forever. Now, luckily, I had Zhongli, who has a monstrous shield, and I built him to have an even crazier shield. So that worked out. But now that I have a healer, I want to convert Zhongli into a cannon because they can kind of repair. I don't just have to sustain and hope to God that I never get hit. Or if I do get hit, the shield's up. But with the new update coming to Zhongli, dude, it's gonna be crazy. Hopefully it's crazy. Yeah, by the way, I didn't see many people talk about this one. This is one of the ones I kept seeing like no one mentioned, but there's 3 here, and it's really close by that other one. So why would you not pick up these? Again, it's just right next to the previous drop, and it's also right by the teleporter. So to me, that's the thing that is of inherent value. Like this here, super fast to get. Boom, you can get that done really fast. This here, it's a little bit of a rock, but it's a good bit of silver. This here is the same kind of argument. It's pretty far to get to, but even if you have the limitest time possible, pop here, get these. Pop here, get those, and of course pop here, get those, and maybe also get these just because it's kind of right there. Might as well just take a couple more steps and be there. Yeah, you don't, like, again, even if it's just a bare minimum, if you do that every 2 days or whatever, you're gonna profit immensely from it. Do you guys want to kill these just to break up the monotony so you're not bored out of your mind? Why don't I have my thing? What the hell happened? Oh, we gotta take out you first, but we'll do this. Pop, and do this, that'll kill you dead. Pop. Just hit you once, because you're almost dead. Do this. Oh, of course you got your stupid shield off. God, I hate this stupid nonsense shield. So give me my ult, Bennett will help me. Reapply all that. Dodge through that. Even with Benny's ult, it's not an easy situation. But this is back, so we can do this. Did he move? He did not move, but he won't be able to move through this. Ah, he's still alive. God, you guys have so much resistance when you have that stupid electrical shield. I'm also dying because of the cold, because of you. But here is the last deposit of rocks. Solid. Look at all of them. Yeah, this one's pretty good too. It's 4. Solid. Again, I do think it can vary a little bit. Like some days you'll get like a ton of them, and then other days not so much. Some days you can only get 3, other days you can get 4. So maybe it is worth hitting up all the spots. But again, it's the ones that are so close to where you can just spawn in that are of inherent value, at least to me. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. You guys have been nothing shy of lovely. That is essentially the rock farm. Again, an overview. It's more or less just a circle. If you wanted, honestly, just to go through, like, literally run it, except for this. This is kind of a lot of mountains. You'll have to climb a shit ton. Don't do that. But if you wanted to start here and run across everything, then there are a lot of enemies that can drop materials that you'll probably need for ascension of characters later down the line. So it's good to get them while you can. And just go to this farm location, and this farm location. And then, of course, at that point, I don't think there's many that feed into each other besides maybe this one and this one. So you can always teleport here, jump off, go down. But these ones are good. Like, that's the thing. They're a little out the way, but this can get you a good 3 or 4. And honestly, this took 20 minutes. Like, it's not that bad to farm at all. Especially in combination with the other ones. Now you have a good bit of time to play and grind and to be effective. And again, if you just want to keep everything on the same timeline, you can always do this every 3 days. That way the crystal chunks are there, and that we can knock this all down every 3 days if you want. But again, this is the kind of game, in my opinion, that it pays the person who just does the bare minimum every day more than the person that does like everything every 4 or 5 days. You know what I mean? So it's just about doing the least amount possible. Sounds like a lazy person, but the least amount possible every day, or not every day, every 2 days or 3 days that matter, in my opinion. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Genshin Impact. This has been how to get the silver, or the Starsilver ore. Sorry, name's hard for me to remember, but yes, super easy, super fast. If you happen to have a razor, slap them on. If you happen to have 2 animal characters, put them on. You'll be even more better off than me. But yeah, also bring a fire character. Thank you for your time. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.